What is up guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'm going to be doing an extra spooky speed art for today's Halloween themed video. I'm currently working on the Wave 3 starter decks for Sindell and Sindell, so I thought I'd give you a quick taster and show you some of the upcoming cards for the Sindell starter decks by doing a speed art video. What better time than Halloween? So just before I get into that, I want to ask you guys to please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. If you want to support the channel, get your hands on some Chaos Galaxy packs. There'll be a link to the evil side of set 3 in the description below. And without further ado, enjoy the speed art. So today's speed art, I'm drawing 4 cards for you. Kind of a cheat because one of them's a combiner creature, so that counts as 2 cards from one artwork, which is a new kind of dragon type creature being summoned through gravestones in a graveyard. Very Halloweeny. But just as I do with all my artwork, I draw them first quite roughly in pencil, which I didn't film for this video because the pencil doesn't show up on camera very well, so it's not that entertaining. But then going over that pencil in a 0.3mm fine liner pen, then erasing the pencil underneath and going over it in my Copic marker pens, which I use to colour in all my artworks. Drawing combiner cards is quite difficult, I find, because you have to obviously make 2 interesting artworks out of one picture. Obviously the head of the creature is only going to be in one of these images, so that'll be the more exciting card. But I had the creature being summoned out of 2 different gravestones, so you can get an idea for what the card is from each individual part of the combiner. Colouring it in now. I wanted it to be a deep red colour, however, to do shading, I didn't have 2 shades of deep red, so I had to kind of improvise and use purple to give the shadow effects on some parts of the body, which worked out quite well in my opinion. And because the colour of the dragon's skin is quite dark, I made his armour and horns quite light. And that's almost everything I have to say about the cards, so I'll let the lo-fi hip-hop beats take over for now. And here's the final artwork. This card doesn't have a name yet. If you want to put some suggestions in the description below, I'd be more than happy to listen to you guys. But I already have plans for his stats and ability, and he's going to be a pretty powerful combiner card. Okay, the next card I'm drawing is an environment card for the planet Sindell. The more this game goes on, the more I love drawing these environments for the game. And this is, to be honest, I'm not too sure what this was. When I started drawing it, I just kind of freewheeled it. But I wanted it to be some sort of labyrinth that once you enter it, there's no way out. And there's these kind of statues or like hints to ancient evil creatures that have like died and turned into demons when they enter the labyrinth. So all these, although it's not coloured in yet, all these things look like living creatures in the labyrinth, but I wanted these to all be statues as kind of like a hint to like Greek mythology, which is something that I'm really interested in and definitely influences the game a lot. With these environment cards, I really like to make them look as 3-dimensional as possible, so having the path obviously go smaller as you go in and looking like it's from the point of view of you standing there about to enter the labyrinth itself, and then just working on some shading as well to add to that effect. Shading is one of the best tools you can use to make an environment look a lot more 3D, so like going darker as you go deeper and get lost in the labyrinth, giving it a really sort of eerie feel. And then making the statues obviously this light grey colour to make them actually look like statues, adding a bit more shading to finalise this artwork. Not one of my favourite environment cards I've ever drawn. I don't think I used enough colour in it looking back, but then I think that's just the nature of Sindell as a planet really. There's just a lot of dark greys and browns because it's obviously like the hell planet. And here's the final artwork for that one. Now the final card, this was a very interesting one. Gavora, or Willem McHugh, who was the winner of my most recent designer card contest, he's been helping me actually. He's now an artist for the game and will have some cards being featured in the new upcoming starter decks. And he designed a couple of cards for like a mini archetype for Sindell. And I thought it'd be fun to have a go at my hand on creating a creature for this mini archetype. So these are based on Willem's designs. The same kind of colour scheme has been used throughout, and it made for a really interesting creature. I definitely wouldn't have put these colours together of my own accord in a card that I designed, so it was really fun to kind of get on with that. So huge shout out to Willem. Really excited to show you guys what he's done for the game in future, and here's the final artwork for that creature. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I really enjoy showing you my drawing process, and my speed art videos always seem to get good responses, so I really appreciate that, guys. The Sindell and Sindell starter decks should be released early next year. I've already finished both of the main archetypes for them, which is very exciting, so really getting on well with the process of that. There's another card here that I drew which is not too exciting, but this is kind of a card probably in set 4. I drew it mainly because I have another lore video coming up and I really needed a card to explain a kind of journey through the galaxy that one character will be taking, so really excited to show you guys that. I've ordered a new microphone, so as soon as that microphone gets shipped to me, I'm going to be recording lore videos using it to give you ASMR quality. No, I won't be doing ASMR videos, don't worry. But stay tuned for that. Let me know what you thought of this video. Get your hands on some Chaos Galaxy packs. Follow me on Instagram. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.